Hi everybody, it's Miss Judy, and I have a special card I want to share with you today. There's a challenge at Maymaymadeit.com to do paper piercing. Now, I've never done this before, but it looked like fun. I watched her video, I loved what she did, so I'm going to show you what I did. And I hope this will pass the inspection tour for my first attempt. It's always fun to try new things. What I've done is made an easel bear card. An easel card is an easy card to make, and it's a fun card to send. You start out with a 4.5 by 11 piece of cardstock. Then you score your cardstock, put it in a scoring tool of some kind, and I'm just using my little small score buddy. You score at 2 3/4 and 5 1/2. Then you make your folds, folding in and in like this. And what it does, it makes a card that stands up. Stands up and folds down flat. Okay, that will make sense when I put it together. Then you will cut a piece for your main layer, and you can cut that at the 4.5 by 5 4 by 5 1/2 if you wish, or I did mine 4 by 5 1/4. And then you put your layers that you want to use, and I have already attached these layers together. I used some close to my heart paper from the Victory Pack. This is the back and this is the other side, which is a plaid. And then I took a blue for the next layer and cut it down 1/4 of an inch smaller. Then I put a tan layer, and I only went 1/8 of an inch smaller on that. I did my Cuttlebug with the Distress Stripes folder, but before I did the Cuttlebug, I stamped using a stamp from Maymaymadeit impression stamps called Berry Sentimental. And I used the one that says, "I love you very much." I did some diagonal red, white, and blue twine, and you'll see why I chose red, white, and blue in just a moment, around that, and then attached it to this base. Then you will take your card, the base that you've embellished, and you put it on the easel card. So what you do is you only put the adhesive that you want to use, on half of the card, or you can put the adhesive right on the base that's folded in. And I'm just going to use some quick dry glue for this one because it is a little heavier. And then I want to have that right here. And like I said, I made my base layer so that the blue would show. And then when it folds up, it's like this. Folds down, it's flat. The next thing you do is you make a stop card, a stop piece for the card, and that's what holds it in place when it's open. So I cut this at 4 by 3. Then my next layer was down 1/4 of an inch, 3 3/4 by 3 3/4 by 2 3/4. Then my next layer was the 2.5 by 3 1/2, and I stamped another sentiment from Maymaymadeit, and this one says, "I can barely wait to see you. I love you very much, and I can barely wait to see you." So this is going on this part, and I put it on double foam tape so it will stand up and it will stop the card when you open it. Oops. Okay, well it's supposed to, and it will when I let go. Alright, now I want to show you what I'm going to put on the front, and this is my paper piercing piece. I used a stamp, and she said to use a stamp that has a definite design so that you can take it apart and put layers together. So I used from Peachy Keen Stamps January 2013 stamp set the bear that's on here. I stamped him in the brown, and then I used the Victory Close to My Heart paper camouflage side, and I stamped again, and I cut the head off, and I cut the little paws off, and I cut the little fingertips off. And I took a gel pen and did some scribbling on it. And then I did the face with the Peachy Keen stamp that's in this set. I used this face right here. This one has more of a little girly eyelashy look, and that one has more of a girly eyelashy. Then there's 3 smaller ones, so it's a really neat little set. So I took my little bear and the pieces that I had cut out, I layered the little, I call it a little camouflage suit on top, and then actually took the head that I had cut off of this, and I put it back here and made it a little cap for him. So, and then I cut out a little heart and did a little stitching on that. Now I have the paper piecing on the front on one layer. I have my bear on one layer. So my bear will go right in here, and I want him kind of I don't want him straight. I want him kind of leaning a little bit. Or I guess I could put him straight. Okay, let's do straight. So I'll take my tape off, and I will put him on there and get that card finished. I'm going to turn this around. I'm going to put my bear, I want him to hang off the top just a tad. Right in there. Okay, there's my little bear that says, "I love you very much. I can barely wait to see you." Now, this is a special card, and it is dedicated to soldiers all around the world, especially those who are away from their family, and especially those who miss the birth of a child. This is very sentimental to me. I hope I can make it through this without boo-hooing a little bit, but that's all right, because my daughter is in the military and her husband is in the military, and so she has a new baby, and he hasn't seen his son yet, but he will soon, we hope. So this is dedicated to all the fathers all around the world who are away from their children. So that's enough. Now I want to tell you one more quickie. If you are interested in Close to My Heart product, I would be happy to send you a catalog. I have a special drawing at the end of May, which will be for the Buzz and Bumblebee. Ooh, where are you? Card. Here we go. There we go. Workshop kit. It is on page 29. I'll have the whole workshop kit, and I'll have the 3 little containers down here at the bottom as part of the prize package. Everybody who orders in March or April will be in the drawing, and I'll draw the first day of June. If you're interested in catalog, please let me know. I have my tag, and I'll be glad to mail one to you. If you're interested in May, stamps, which are adorable. Just go to Maymaymadeit.com and you can see the link to purchase her stamps, and you can see some great ideas from the others that are on the team. And there's a Linky party going on where you can design something, and the main emphasis is paper piecing, so do something fun, folks. I love talking to all of you, and I love talking to myself. Ta-ta!